What's up, guys? It's your girl Vanity, and today I have a story time about when I was friends with Willard's little sister. Before I get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my page. And if you want to see a tutorial about how I achieved this purple hair color, it will be in the description. So before I get into the story time, I have to give you guys a little background of who Willard is, since I'm talking about his little sister. So back in the day, there was a movie called Willard. And in this movie, the main character, Willard, was able to communicate with rats. And once he learned how to communicate with rats, he was able to control them, tell them what to do, got revenge on a bunch of people. So that's who Willard was. If you want to look him up, I'm sure you can look him up and find the movie. It was a very popular movie back in the day. Keep that in mind as I tell you about my friend who turned out to be Willard's little sister. So this is way back when I was a kid, maybe like 8 years old. I was at summer camp, and at that time it was really easy to make friends. Everybody's young, so everybody's kind of friendly. And so I had this one friend, I'm gonna call her Willia for the story. So me and Willia were really cool. We always hung out, we always talked. Very nice girl. She spoke to everyone. I never seen her get into any trouble until one day, towards the end of the summer. Everybody's outside as usual. There was a park right where we went to summer camp, so they would let us out after lunch. Everybody's outside, and she was one of the last people to go outside, but as soon as they would walk up to her, they would stop and look startled. And I did see that a few people ran away from her as soon as they saw her, but for some reason, it didn't click to me that something was wrong, because she looked normal. She looked calm. She wasn't worried. So I'm just going up to her thinking people must be being mean to her today. I walk toward her and I see that she has something in her hands, but it just looks like a tissue, like a white tissue. She probably, I figured she got it from the lunchroom because we had just finished eating. So I'm walking towards her. Nothing looked different about her until I get up closer and I ask her, Willia, why is everybody running from you? What's wrong? She's like, I don't know what's wrong. I didn't do anything. They just being mean. I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's really messed up. People just stop being her friend out of nowhere. And then she shows me the napkin she has in her hand, and I look down and there's a rat, a live rat in her hand. Like, not a dead rat, but a living one. And the rat, oh my gosh. And when I saw the rat in her hand, I took off running like everybody else. Now, I don't understand. If they saw me walking towards her, why didn't they tell me anything? They must have been really startled or something. But from a distance, I ran like a block away from her. From a distance, I asked her, why you have a rat in your hands, And she's like, oh, it's a living thing. It's an animal like any other animal. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. What's wrong with us? Girl, even if it was a dead rat, it's still a rat. I don't know. And mind you, she was young like me, like 8, 9 years old. I don't know why she thought that it was a good idea to catch a live rat. And beyond that, you must have some really fast hands in order to catch a rat. I've never seen anybody catch a rat with their bare hands like that. Or what I really believe it is, she has to be Willard's little sister. Not before or after that moment have I ever seen someone catch a rat like that. Like with their bare hands, just a napkin. And I never want to see it again. Not a live rat, not a dead rat, just, oh my gosh. Why, to this day, I don't understand. But the way that the story ended was, once the staff realized that all their kids were scared and running away from her, they went up to her and they saw her with the rat and they told her to let it go. But I know that the staff had to have been startled too, because I'm telling you, it's just, who wants to grab a rat? Only somebody who feels that they have a strong connection to a rat. Like Willard. That's why she's Willard's little sister. So that was my story time. See you guys later. Bye.